Hello, Flosstube. It's been a week, so it's time to come back to check in. I did a video last Friday, and after I did my video, I talked about my plans for the weekend of doing all my framing, and then after my video, my back went out. So my plans quickly changed, and I got into the chiropractor Friday afternoon, and then all weekend, I pretty much sat in a chair with a heating pad, and back to the chiropractor and went on Monday. But I'm feeling a lot better now. So I didn't get much done, but that's okay. I have this weekend mostly free. So my new plan is to spend this weekend framing because I now have 11 smaller frames that I just picked up at Hobby Lobby and Michael's when they were on sale, just for small seasonal pieces. And then I have to go to Hobby Lobby today and pick up 2 frames that I custom ordered, one for the wedding sampler I finally finished last year, and the other for Maleficent that I stitched for a friend of mine a few years ago. So 13 pieces to frame this weekend. They're not all going to get done this weekend, but I'm going to see what I can get done. However, I do have some stuff to show you. I'm going to start with FFOs. I had sent out a few pieces to a friend of mine, Oliver, down in South Carolina, and I got a package from him this week. I don't remember what day, but he sent back the 4 pieces that he did for me, and I am floored. I absolutely love them. They are not finishes that I would have thought to do. I'm capable of finishing stuff. I don't always have out of the box thinking, that kind of thing. So it's fun to kind of send some of these out and get a different perspective on it. And I'm looking at this pillow that I might as well show you this first because now I'm looking at it and I think I might have forgotten some stitching on it. Too late now. So anyway, this was a Little House Needleworks or Country Cottage. It's the monthly houses. And it was July. I opted to not stitch the words so that I can use this for all of the patriotic holidays, So it's just going to be part of my red, white, and blue decorating. I'm looking at it now and I think I might have forgotten some stitching there. So I'm not sure. But anyway, I absolutely love this. The little bow, the little pin, and the back is this beautiful navy fabric. It's just perfect. I love it. And it's stuffed super full, super firm. I really, really love how this turned out. I stitched this a couple of years ago, and I used some metallic floss. What did I use in there? I don't know if I must have used maybe blending filament with DMC, I think. I don't think it's the DMC, however you pronounce it, Etoile, whatever, I don't know, but there's a little bit of sparkle in there. So that is finish number 1. Finish number 2 is going to be a gift for my grandma for her birthday in March, and it's freaking adorable. It's a little box finish. It's these little bird houses that I stitched. I love it. I'm glad I did. I accidentally stitched this on 25 count, and I'm actually glad I did because it did make it a little bit bigger. So, he's got little beads on the bottom for feet. I love it. There's a little butterfly charm, crinkly ribbon. It's just beautiful. So I can't wait to ship this to my grandma and she can have that out to decorate. I'm going to save my favorite one for last. This was I'm pretty sure this was a color and cotton pattern that I got. I don't know. But anyway, he did this on a black board. I think it was a color and cotton chart because I think the floss was color and cotton too. Or maybe it was I don't know. I know I used all color and cotton floss. Sorry, I have an itch on my back. But yeah, I do love it, and made this cord, and it's perfect. And Like, I'm messy. There's no mess with any of the gluing he did on this. I just am impressed. Very impressed. So that is going to be hanging up for Christmas. This one is my favorite. My favorite. Meridian Designs, Witchy Poo. It's one of her like Halloweenish bikinis. Look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? I would have thought of any of this. So, you know, it's a bikini, it's beachy, it's a spooky beach, and I absolutely love it. It's little, oh, look at the charms. Oh, and there's a little ghost charm there. I'm super excited about this. I love it. So that is the 4 FFOs that I have, and again, that was my friend Oliver that finished those. I don't know if he does any like finishing for like type business, or you know, I'm not sure. Him and I had an agreement because I do custom zipper pulls for him, so it worked out to both of our advantage, and it was pretty awesome. Whips, like I said, not a ton. I had 3. I mean, I guess for a week that's not bad, but I'm caught up on my temperature for February, and as you can see from the many different colors, Michigan's having some problems with weather and keeping it consistent. But yeah, so this is all the way through. This was yesterday's flower. The green is the high temp, the blue is the low. Yeah, I mean, it's funny to think that next Tuesday we'll be halfway through the month already. February, short month, you know, but so yeah, I'm plugging away at that. I got all the borders finished. I've started putting in some of the, you know, like ecru confetti stitching when I get enough in a section, because I'm just carrying those threads. Don't care, black Ada, whatever. So once I get enough to actually like hit a whole bunch in a section, then I'm starting to do them. And see, this one will have one stitch in the center. There's some like of these diamond shaped ones over here. So a couple more days and I'll do another stretch of the background ecru stitches too. But this has been, I'm loving this pattern still. Hi Romy, what you doing? Let's see if we can keep the kitties in the window this time and not falling out. What you think? Next is my, I gotta take the needle minder off of this because it's covering some of the stitching. This is the Patreon exclusive for Tracy ink circles this month. It's my bunnies. What did she call this one? I can't, is it chocolate bunnies? Buns of chocolate, that's what it was. So I do not have very much left at all. I got some more of this done last night. Brian made me start watching The Last of Us. Walking Dead was not my thing. I struggled with that show. And I think it was mainly because of the episode that he had me kind of watch with him. And having just had kids and a little bit of postpartum, I really struggled with a specific episode, and I don't want to say it, but if you've watched The Walking Dead, you probably know. So he told me about this new show, and you know, the post-apocalyptic blah blah blah, you know, and I'm like, it is very different. These zombies aren't really zombies. Anyway, he wanted me to watch episode 3. Well, I figure you have to watch episodes 1 and 2 before you can watch 3. So I started it last night, and my God, I don't know if I'll continue with this show past episode 3, but I did watch the first 2 last night and worked on these bunnies. All I have left is this little bit. That was very, very weird, sidetracked tangent. These will get done tonight. Or this afternoon. I'm not sure. And I'm stitching it with Silken Colors in Slug Bug. Let's see. I don't have anyone home to talk to me today, so not that I really spend much of the day talking to Brian if we're both working anyway, but So yeah, you might get a couple tangents. So this is my next whip, and this was a sad whip. It was a new start. I pulled out Phineas Fox's Winter Fun. I love this. They're freaking adorable. I pulled this out because I got some fabric a couple weeks ago that I thought would be perfect, and it was the snowflakes. I'm pretty sure that Phineas's little bunny friend is going to get lost on here. It's a 28 count, so it's not a completely solid covering, and I'm not loving it like I thought I would, which is sad. I just don't think you can stitch a white winter scene on this fabric like you couldn't do snowmen. I think they would get lost with how big these snowflakes are. I don't know, my opinion. So I'm going to frog that out, and Ellery actually got to help me pick out some new fabric. So we're going to try it on this. This was January Fabric of the Month from Dyeing for Cross Stitch, and I got it in 16 count opal. I think, you know, this darker fabric is going to work a lot better. The only thing that I'm going to have to change is this stuff at the top, the arc and some of the snowball splatter, is supposed to be done in Krynic. And I think on the opal fabric, it might get lost. So what I'm going to do is probably do one strand of B5200 and blending filament, or even Krynic to make it thicker, just so it's more visible. I don't know. We'll have to experiment when I get there, but I think this fabric's going to work a whole lot better. So actually, let's open it up and see what this cut looks like, because I have not done that yet. Oh yeah, that is gorgeous. That is just gorgeous. So yeah, my plan is to get that restarted after I finish the buns of chocolate tonight. Brian's got his game night tonight, so I am on my own with my TV shows or my audiobooks and my stitching. So that's it for whips. Let me tuck these out of the way, and then haul. And haul is the big reason that I needed to do a video today, because it's freaking out of control again. And I knew that I was still getting packages of things I had ordered, but I got my button pack for that Christmas Land piece that I had picked up at Stitches and Things, and where I got all the silks. I found the button pack on Garan Toten Bags, or Garan Stitchery, so I got that. And then because I didn't want to just pay shipping for just the button pack, I just picked up some needles. I don't think I've ever used these. They're Edmar, and I just got number 28 tapestry needles, but they come in a nice case too, so I kind of liked that. You know, the tube for storage. So then I felt a little bit better about paying shipping because I got more than just the buttons. And then I picked up, Gina had posted some new needle minders not too long ago. So I've got this gorgeous, isn't that gorgeous? Oh, it's so pretty. I don't even know that I'm going to use that as an actual needle minder. It's heavy and it's beautiful and I love it, and I love it. And then I got a T-Rex, which I'm going to have to use for, because I kitted, I left it on the other side of the room. I kitted up, Keep Looking Up, and it's another Meridian Designs. It's the T-Rex and the Brontosaurus and the Comet, and, you know, Ellery helped me pick fabrics. I've got it narrowed down to 2 fabrics. I've got all my DMC pulled for it. I just need 2 dinky dyes. Karen's going to have those ordered for me. So now I have the perfect needle minder for that project. Once I actually decide which fabric I'm going to use and like start stitching it, obviously I'll show you, but, so there's that. And then that wasn't all from Gina, of course. I would never just buy 2. Sorry, did I just roll my eyes out loud? And then I wish I was a unicorn so I could stab idiots with my head. Those will do nicely for my snarky days. And then I ordered this one, and I got 2 of these. I got one for myself and one for my cousin. And then I ordered, come on, this is not working nice today. Come on, magnet. Okay. Love. So I should probably start using that one with my Valentine's stitching. And then I will not buy any fabric until I use fabric stash at home, I said. And then I laughed and laughed. That was pretty appropriate for all of the shopping I've done lately for fabric, right? And then I got weekend forecast cross stitch with no chance of house cleaning or cooking. And cozy cats. So I got some fun new needle minders. Now I need to wrap them up until I find a home for them. Okay. Let's move on to Dollar Tree. Okay, first, Goodwill. I found this little sign at Goodwill. It was $2.29. I do not have a plan for it. I do know that I'll be taking this off. I think I'm taking the metal hanger off and putting ribbon through those holes for the hanger. But I'm thinking I could use my Dremel to put a couple more holes in the bottom here and then hang an Easter finish underneath it. So for $2, I picked that up to keep in my stash, just for a different FFO. Romy, what are you doing? You're not impressed with me today, huh? Okay. I posted, I think last week I showed you a haul from Dollar Tree as well. I did. I went to a different location. And it was crazy how much different stuff they had, because these 2 locations are literally 2.5 miles apart, you know, just down the main drag here. So I was pretty surprised. I picked up some trim packs. Pom-pom trim, little chickies, rickrack. Then they had carrots and little bunnies for $1.25. Even if I only use one of the trims, it's worth it. Then they had this lace trim, and yeah, I picked up 3 of those. I'll hold on to them. My thought process, the reason I picked up 3 was I thought I could dye this with Rit dye maybe, and make some pink hearts and some red hearts maybe. I don't know. So I picked up 3. I'll keep one white, and then I might dye a couple of them. And those are 1.3 yards. So, I mean, that's a decent amount. Then I found, okay, so last week I showed you the house wood forms. I found hearts. And I have white, and I have pink, and I have red. Yeah. Those are pretty awesome, huh? So I have these. And honestly, I'm kind of thinking these would be cool. I might have to go back because I might get more, because I'm kind of thinking I could drill a hole in the bottom and connect all 3 of them in a string and hang this on my door with 3 little finishes. I don't know. I might do that. I don't know. It's a possibility, or they'll all be individual, whatever. Then I found these. So these are advertised as, they're called wreath rails. There's a picture on this one. So this is what it's supposed to do. You've got this thing, this rail, and you're just supposed to put the foo-foo tool stuff on it to make it a decoration, okay? Hear me out. This is not far off from a bell pull, right? So I got an Easter one, and I got a St. Patrick's Day one. and I think those might work. And I'll just probably paint them. Like, I'll probably do a white on the Easter and distress it maybe do a little, like, get a toothbrush and do like some splatters of pastel colors. Nothing too incredibly fancy. I'm not going in here for detail and you know, painting each letter different colors and painting this bunny accurate, anything like that. This one I might get a little bit fancier. I'm thinking solid black, distress it a little, but maybe do the shamrock in green. Or do it all in black and do like just the shamrock with some green detail or some green splatter or something. I want it to be easy. But for $1.25, I think these could work pretty well. So I picked these up as well. Again, Dollar Tree. If you have multiple locations near you, check them all. And I did have one other thing from Dollar Tree, this ribbon. So I've got that too. These ribbon trims were Joann. I got, you know, Valentine trim, just to add to my stash. They were on sale. I think Joann had Valentine's 60% off when I went the other day, so I grabbed them. Since I did my, like, finishing supply stash, I'll move on to my tools section. I placed a yarn tree order. I use the Floss Away totes for my floss. I don't know if I can turn this and show you. Let's see. Yes. Woo. Okay. These totes right here. This has all of my DMC and my Gentle Arts, Classic Color Works, and Weeks Dye Works. With unkitting projects that I'm not going to do, getting rid of whips I'm not going to finish, and actually knocking some of these whips out, my floss totes are overflowing because I'm putting stuff away. So I had to get another tote. That was incredibly awkward for them to ship, I'm sure. But anyway, I got on Yarn Tree. I ordered that. I ordered this ultimate pressing cloth. So yeah, I've got that. Use that this weekend when I do some finishing. You know, I said I have 13 things to frame. It's actually 14 because Ethan's birth sampler needs to be washed. And then I'll be using that pressing cloth while the project is still damp after I wash it. And that'll be number 14 to frame. I finally ordered a magnetic wand because I'm constantly losing needles. I don't know if it's going to help me find them, but whatever, I have it. Makes me feel better, and I told my husband it'll help. And he was like, yeah, you should probably find all those needles. 6-inch stretcher bars. My plan is to use these with Mill Hill, the bigger Mill Hill kits with the perforated paper. And then I also, since I was ordering anyway, I got a 5-inch stretcher bars as well. So, you know, if you order the stretcher bars, you do need 2 packs because 1 pack only takes care of half of the thing. I'm going to open this right now so I can show you. So when you pull them out of the package, you're going to fit them together like this. And you're going to wiggle them and curse at them until they're tight. So you do need 2 packs for whatever size you buy. And, you know, you could, if you wanted to, you could do 6 inches on 2 sides and 8 inches on the other. You can do it however you want. But I think these are going to really be helpful for those Mill Hills. I used those stretcher bars before when I've done counted canvas. And, yeah. And then also for finishing, I got on Amazon and ordered a crap ton of pins. So I have all my pins because a couple of my projects, I'm not going to be able to use stitchery tape just because of the fabric that I used. The opal, it doesn't stick very well. So I ordered some pins. I've got some, what's it called? Foam core. We're just going to teach ourselves to pin and lace. Now I'm done with like FFO supplies. I got online, so last week I showed you I found 2 of the finishing kits for Ink Circle's Rabbit Rabbit, and I had only found 2 of them at Stitches and Things, and you know, I went because they had a sale. So I got on Ink Circle's website. She only had 1 of the finishing kits left that I needed. So I did get October, November, December from Ink Circles. And then I was able to locate the 4th on Etsy. Still waiting for that. But it's on the way. So I've got 3, you know, this is kit number 3. And then since I was ordering from her site, I also picked up this one. Plus, she sent me this little freebie. Look at this notebook with one of her, you know, artwork of hers, one of her mandalas. And it's just, you know, scrap paper notebook. Love it. And a freebie chart. So that's pretty cool. I got my floss of the month from Color and Cotton, and I'm going to be canceling this. You know, last month I canceled part of my subscription to Color and Cotton. This month it's time to reel in the spending, so I'm going to cancel this one too. But gorgeous colors this month. I got the 10 all colors. So this is Spring Rain, Duck Egg, Baby Chick, Snapdragon, and Toasted Marshmallow. So we're getting into some Easter spring colors. And then Baby Carrots, I almost said runny nose, it's bunny nose, Butterfly Bush, Mint Chip, and Green Tea. And those are just, they're just beautiful. They really are beautiful. I just need to start using my stash. So it's time to take a break from buying the stash, right? I also ordered from Hand Dyed by Rolanda on Etsy. She had new floss on Saturday. For a while I was getting her floss like every Saturday, and then I took a break because a lot of her floss is most of the time is a lot of 50-yard hanks, and I just don't need that much. So I loved when she had 25-yard options. But anyway, last weekend she had 8-yard skeins of some gorgeous color combinations. So I got 2 of each. Look at these. I am in love with these. Oh, they're so pretty. So pretty. They'll be great for monochromatic patterns. Sorry about the crinkling. The last color got wrapped in with this piece of fabric. Look at that. So many colors. I love it. This make a good, this would be good for an Easter one. And then I got a cut of 16 count in Blue Stone. And this is the same colorway that I got in the Even Weave and decided I'm going to use for Christmas Land. So I really liked this color comment. There is a very accurate depiction of that. Really like this colorway, so I decided to grab a piece of Ada too. Who am I buying Ada? Oksana on Stash Unloading, cross stitch only. She's got fabric albums as well. And I picked up 2 pieces of Ada. This is a 16 count. I'm starting to go to the Ada for darker colors especially, just because it's so much easier to see. This is not quite as soft as Picture This Plus, but is not super stiff. And then this is a 14 count, also from Oksana. So there's that. I am almost done. I'm really enjoying doing these more frequent check-ins too, because it's nice to be able to keep my videos, 25 to 40 minutes. Especially when I stop buying all the things and they're on the shorter end. Let's do patterns. And then I have a giveaway for you guys at the end. I picked up this issue of World of Cross Stitching. I'm glad I picked it up because I knew I had purchased a subscription, but I wasn't sure what issue I would get for my first issue. So I grabbed this one because I wanted the dragon. And it, always comes with a freebie too. It's a good thing I picked it up because I did get my first issue, and this was the issue I got. I got the one right after this. So that worked out well. But now I have the subscription and I don't need to buy it in the store anymore. This freebie was this cute giraffe card. It's going to Emily. Emily and giraffes, so she can make herself a bookmark. So yep, I got 2 issues of World of Cross Stitching, and then I picked up the December issue of the Cross Stitcher. I like this. It's part of my nativity collection. Don't know that I'd stitch it, but there's some cute patterns in this one too. And then this was on a Stash Unload group. I have seen this one posted before and eyeballed it and wanted it, and I think it's stunning. It apparently is a hard to find kit. It's produced by Lenart, exclusively Maria von Scharenberg, Morningstar. So whenever I see this, it's pretty pricey. I found it for a very reasonable price, so I snagged it. And it comes with even weave, so I'll probably even stitch it on the kit fabric. I don't think I want to put it on a hand dye and detract any attention from that dress. It's beautiful. That's a someday stitch. Some freebies. I don't even know who this was from. Shannon Christine had put out a St. Patrick's Day one. This is from, I don't remember, I found this on Facebook too, The World in Stitches. Somebody shared this. This is an Erica Michaels freebie. And then this is the second part for the Cross Stitchers Paradise. It's in the Shannon Christine subscriber group. So that's got printed out. Then on Stash Unload the other day, I hit the jackpot with my Seekus & Co. Little heart patterns. Oh, these are all taped to the inside. I gotta take those off. So I found an Easter egg heart. Didn't have that one. You know I love these hearts. I found, and when I saw this album, because she had a lot of the hearts, I came in my bedroom and pulled out my binder to see which ones I already had. This is Spring Flowers heart. Love that. Love it. This one is a ladybug heart. It'll be nice for summer. This one is a flip-flop heart. Another fun summer stitch. So I'll probably hop on 123 Stitch and order the, I should probably pull out any other of the hearts that I want to focus on soon, and I'm going to order all of the fibers at once. Then I also, these are not the hearts, but they're same company, same type of stitching. I got Halloween #1, the Boo Ghost. She sent them in the page protectors. That's super nice. Halloween #2, Ghost of the Tombstone. And Halloween #3, Black Cat with Moon. So I've got those, and it looks like this pattern is stitched 2 different ways. They have it stitched on the the 10 count, you know, Tula, and then the picture, the bottom one is stitched on just linen. So I'm gonna have to see what the instructions say on those. And then last, from that stash album, I found watercolor flamingos. They're adorable. So I got that too. Last but not least, one copy of this was from a haul a couple of weeks ago, and then the other copy came in the mail the other day because I forgot I subscribed to it. I have 2 issues. So we're gonna do a giveaway. I haven't done a giveaway in a long time. You know, for a long time I wasn't even making videos regularly, so that definitely plays into the giveaways. So let's do a giveaway, and let's to enter the giveaway, just comment below with how about your favorite of the FFOs that I showed at the beginning of the video. There were 4 of them. There were, you know, was the Patriotic Pillow, there was the Birdhouse Box, there was the, so back up a little bit. We'll call this Patriotic Pillow. We'll call this Birdhouse Box. We'll call this Beachy Witch. Sure, Beachy Witch. And we'll call this Marion Bright, because that's what it is. So which one is your favorite? Drop it in a comment below. Anybody that comments with their favorite FFO, the sun is coming out and now it's really messing with the lighting in here. Anybody that comments with the favorite FFO, I will put them in a drawing for this issue of the magazine. So it's February of just cross stitch. And I guess I could do a quick display of the patterns that are in here. I think I did a little bit of a flip through when I initially got it. So yeah, we'll give that away. At this time, I am going to say US only, just because of the shipping cost. I would like to get back to a point where I'm able to do some international giveaways as well. But I got to see how it goes first. I got to get some traffic back to my channel before I can really do a ton with paying for the shipping. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm hoping to be back next week with a lot of FFOs to share. All of my framing fun and hopefully some keep dropping stuff. Hopefully some more stitchy progress. And I will check in again soon. Bye!